Think about this. The very first sentence you say in English can shape how people see you.
Exactly. And that's why today's episode is so important. Whether you're in a job interview, meeting new friends, or starting a class, your introduction is your first impression.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Fluent English Podcast. I'm Anna.
And I'm David. We're so happy you're here. Today, we're going to help you learn how to introduce yourself in English, naturally, confidently, and clearly.
You'll learn simple structures, useful sentences, and real-life examples that you can use anywhere, from casual chats to professional meetings.
And don't worry, we'll go slowly, speak clearly, and give you time to repeat after us. So even if you're a beginner, you'll be able to follow along easily.
By the end of this episode, you'll be able to say who you are, where you're from, what you do, and a little more, all in natural English.
So take a deep breath, relax, and let's begin.
Let's start by understanding why introductions matter and how a few simple sentences can make you sound more fluent.
Before we start learning sentences, let's talk about why introductions are so important.
That's a great place to begin. When you introduce yourself, you're not just saying your name, you're starting a connection. It's how people remember you, trust you, and feel comfortable talking to you.
Exactly. In English, a good introduction shows confidence. Even if your English isn't perfect, the way you speak, your tone, your smile, your body language can make a strong first impression.
And remember, introductions happen everywhere, not only in interviews. You use them at work, in classes, online meetings, and even when you meet someone new on social media.
That's right. Think about it like this. Your introduction is your first hello to the world. If you can do it naturally in English, people will want to keep the conversation going.
And that's what fluency really means, not just knowing grammar, but being comfortable when you speak.
So the more you practice introducing yourself, the more confident you'll feel in every kind of conversation.
Perfectly said, David. And that's exactly what we'll do next. We'll learn a simple structure you can follow every time you meet someone new.
Yes. Let's move on to the 4 easy steps to introduce yourself naturally in English.
Now that we understand why introductions matter, let's learn how to do it easily, using a simple 4-step formula.
Yes, this is the easiest way to introduce yourself in English. You just need 4 parts. That's it. Let's go through them one by one.
Step 1. Greeting. Start by saying hello in a friendly way. You can say things like, "Hi," "Hello," "Good morning," "Nice to meet you."
Exactly. Keep it simple and natural. A warm tone is always better than complicated words.
Step 2. Your name. Say your name clearly. I'm Anna. My name is David. You can also add a polite sentence like, "It's nice to meet you."
Step 3. Where you're from or what you do. This gives the listener a little more information about you. I'm from Canada. I live in Mumbai. I'm a teacher. I'm a student.
Good. And finally, step 4. Add one personal detail. This makes your introduction sound friendly and interesting. You can say something like, "I love reading books. I enjoy cooking. In my free time, I play guitar. I'm learning digital marketing."
So remember the structure. Greeting, name, where you're from or what you do, one personal detail.
That's it. 4 easy steps to a confident introduction in English.
And now that you know the structure, let's hear how it sounds in a real conversation.
Yes. Let's listen to a few examples of how to introduce yourself naturally.
All right, let's start with a very simple introduction, perfect for beginners.
Yes. If you're new to English, this is how you can introduce yourself clearly and naturally.
I'll go first. Listen carefully. Hi, my name is David. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher. I like reading books.
Very nice. That's short, clear, and complete. Now, let me try one too. Hello, my name is Anna. I'm from the United Kingdom. I'm a student. I love listening to music.
Good. Do you notice something? Both introductions follow the same structure: greeting, name, where you're from, and one personal detail.
Exactly. You don't need long sentences or fancy words. In fact, simple English sounds more natural.
Let's try it one more time together. Repeat after us, slowly.
Hi, my name is Anna. Pause. I'm from the United Kingdom. Pause. I'm a student. Pause. I love listening to music. Pause.
Well done. That's your basic self-introduction. Easy, natural, and useful anywhere you go.
Now that you've mastered the simple version, let's move to something a little more natural: how to introduce yourself in a friendly way.
Yes, this is how you would speak when meeting classmates, coworkers, or new friends.
So now that we've learned the simple introduction, let's make it a little more natural. Something you'd use when you meet friends, coworkers, or people online.
Yes, in friendly situations, you can sound more relaxed and warm. You can smile, speak naturally, and add a few more words to make your introduction flow.
Let's show you an example.
Sure. Here's how I would introduce myself to a new classmate or at a social event. Hey, I'm David. Nice to meet you. I'm from Toronto, but I live in California now. I teach English online, and I really enjoy meeting people from different countries.
That sounds friendly and confident. Not too formal, not too short. You can use phrases like, hey, hi there, or nice to meet you to sound more natural.
Exactly. Now, let's hear your version, Anna.
Hi, I'm Anna. It's great to meet you. I'm from London. I'm studying digital media, and I love creating new content.
Perfect. See how natural that sounds? You don't have to speak fast, just clearly and confidently.
And remember, in casual introductions, you can add small details like your hobbies, where you live, or what you're learning. It helps people connect with you.
Yes, and if you're meeting someone online, you can even say, "Hi, I'm Anna. I'm learning English, and I'd love to practice with you."
That's a great one.
All right, we've seen the friendly version, but what if you're in a more professional situation, like an interview or a business meeting?
Good question. Let's move on and learn how to introduce yourself formally in English.
All right, now let's move to something a bit more serious: how to introduce yourself in formal situations.
Yes, this version is great for job interviews, meetings, or professional events. The tone should be polite, respectful, and confident, but still natural.
Exactly. You don't need to sound robotic or memorize a script. You just need to sound clear, positive, and comfortable.
Let's start with an example.
Good morning. My name is David Anderson. I'm from Toronto, and I work as an English communication trainer. I've been teaching for over 5 years, and I'm passionate about helping people speak English confidently.
That's perfect. Polite and professional. It gives your name, background, work experience, and a personal touch.
Now let's hear your version, Anna.
Hello, everyone. I'm Anna Williams. I'm currently working as a digital marketing assistant in London. I've been part of this company for 2 years, and I really enjoy working on creative projects and social media campaigns.
That's a great example. Notice how Anna used clear structure and professional vocabulary, like currently working, part of this company, enjoy working on. These are phrases you can use in meetings or interviews.
Yes, and it's important to use the right greeting, too. In formal settings, say good morning, good afternoon, or good evening instead of hey or hi.
Right, and always keep a friendly smile. Your body language matters just as much as your words.
Exactly. So now you've learned 3 styles of introductions: simple, friendly, and formal. You can choose the one that fits your situation.
In our next part, we'll help you practice these introductions together so you can sound natural and fluid anywhere.
Yes, it's time for our repeat after us section. Let's get ready to practice. All right, now it's your turn to speak. We'll say each sentence slowly and then pause so you can repeat after us.
Yes, this is the best way to practice fluency. Remember, don't just listen, speak out loud with us. That's how your tongue and brain learn together.
Okay, let's begin. Ready? Repeat after us.
Hello, my name is David. I'm from Canada. I'm an English teacher. I like reading books.
Now my turn. Hi, I'm Anna. I'm from London. I'm a student. I love listening to music.
Good job. Now let's practice some flexible sentences you can change based on your life.
My name is, I'm from, I live in, I work as a, I study, I like.
Great. Keep repeating these lines until they sound natural and comfortable. You can even record your voice and listen to your pronunciation.
That's a great idea. And remember, it's okay to speak slowly. Fluency comes from confidence, not speed.
Exactly. The goal isn't to sound perfect, but to sound natural and clear.
You're doing great. Now that you've practiced speaking, let's talk about a few common mistakes people make when introducing themselves and how you can avoid them.
Yes, that's coming up next. Now, before we finish, let's talk about something very important. Common mistakes people make when introducing themselves in English.
Yes, because even if you know the right sentences, small mistakes can make you sound unnatural or less confident. Let's fix that today.
Mistake number 1, sounding too robotic. Many learners memorize one line, like, "Hello, my name is David. I am from Canada." But they say it with no emotion, flat and mechanical.
Right. To fix that, focus on your tone. Add a small smile and natural rhythm. Say it like this. Hi, my name is David. I'm from Canada. Hear the difference? It sounds alive and friendly, not like reading from a book.
Exactly. Mistake number 2, speaking too fast. Some learners try to rush because they think it sounds fluent. But real fluency is clarity, not speed. Speak slowly, breathe, and pause naturally.
Mistake number 3, using too many unnecessary words. You don't need to say long, complicated sentences. Simple and clear English always works better.
Yes. For example, instead of saying, "Myself, David, I am living in Canada since 5 years," you can simply say, "I'm David. I live in Canada."
That's much cleaner and more natural. And finally, mistake number 4, forgetting to make eye contact or smile. English isn't just about grammar, it's about connection.
Perfectly said, Anna. So remember, be clear, be calm, and be friendly. That's how native speakers sound confident.
Yes, and now that you know what not to do, it's time for your challenge to introduce yourself in English.
Let's move on to our next section, the speaking challenge, where you'll practice everything you've learned today.
All right, everyone. Now it's your turn to speak. You've learned so many ways to introduce yourself today, so let's put it into practice.
Yes, this is your speaking challenge for today. We want you to write your own self-introduction in the comments below.
It doesn't have to be long or perfect, just 3 to 5 simple sentences about you. For example, hi, I'm Sarah. I'm from Brazil. I work as a teacher. I love dancing and traveling.
Exactly. That's short, natural, and clear. You can use your own country, job, or hobbies.
And if you're not sure what to write, follow this pattern. 1, say hello. 2, tell us your name. 3, say where you're from or what you do. 4, add one thing you like or enjoy doing.
We'll read your introductions in the comments, and who knows, maybe we'll feature some of them in our next episode.
That's right. So don't be shy, type your introduction below, and join our Fluent English community.
Remember, the best way to get fluent is to use English, not just learn it.
Exactly. So go ahead, introduce yourself in English right now. You can do it.
Amazing! You've reached the end of our practice challenge. Now, let's wrap up this lesson with a short message before we say goodbye.
And that brings us to the end of today's episode. You've just learned how to introduce yourself in English, one of the most useful skills for real conversations.
Yes, and you didn't just learn sentences, you learned how to sound natural, friendly, and confident when you meet someone new.
Right. Remember, every time you introduce yourself in English, you're building your confidence. The more you practice, the easier it becomes.
That's right, so don't wait for a perfect moment. Start practicing today. Introduce yourself in the mirror, record your voice, or comment below. Every small step makes you more fluent.
If you found this episode helpful, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends who are learning English.
And don't forget to click the bell icon so you never miss our weekly episodes on natural English learning and conversation practice.
You're doing great. Learning a language takes time, but with patience and consistency, fluency will come naturally.
Exactly. So stay patient, stay positive, and most importantly, stay confident.
This is Anna.
And this is David.